Sweeney and Bruce Wilson on the ball. Bruce Wilson, the captain. And Sweeney takes it and bridges forwards. Well, that would cheer them up a bit. Lift the spirits of tension. 2 forward. And Rabridge running onto the end of it. They were all standing watching him, the French. And bats out of his goal, covered on the line. Still Valentine. They're all over the place, the French. And Bats finally wins it. Papin has gone up in front of the goalkeeper. Giresse, as is usually the case for the French, to take it. Bossis has come forward, nobody spotted him yet. Papin, the goalkeeper committed. And the angle of turn was a bit too tight. But it was Maxime Bossis who caused the problems, and Samuel noticed him too late. But Papin, trying to turn, found the goalkeeper. Giresse. Sort of getting bodies around the ball carrier. But here's Amoros from Platini. Puts it wide! Well, it's only his second cap. He played for the first time against Northern Ireland. He gets his chance now because of injury. And really, he should have scored then. Platini, the provider, finding Amoros on the right, and it looked like a simple tap-in, but it was anything but.
But to be given the credit rightly so to the Canadians, they do knock early crosses in very well indeed.
Sweeney coming in, and the ball flicked away by Giresse. It's impressive too, Bob, the way they're using the width, aren't they? They're getting men in from behind, from wide position. Piston, this is Amoros. It's a long run. Not a bad shot, but the goalkeeper judged not to have touched it. Having made that very long run, there was very little on for him other than to have a crack. Paul Dolan won't take the goal kick because somebody has thrown a cockerel onto the pitch. There he is. In the 6-yard area, clearly offside, but quickly collected. And I'm not sure in what state of health he is to be found. But some excellent piece of work by the linesman. Yes. Good turn, good try. He's lost it and found it again. He's a little bit lucky, Paul Dolan. Sort of error he made against England, and he was made to pay them, but this time he got away with it. He's likely to provide it, Fernandez. Platini. Rocheteau, Giresse. And he struck it well enough, but Paul Dolan on his 6-yard line. Platini. Marvellous ball to Rocheteau. To Papin. He's made the room. And unbelievable. To be fair to him, it was no more than a coat of paint. What a marvellous pass by Platini in the first place, which I'm afraid we're not going to see, but Rocheteau gave the chance to Papin, made his angle, and actually was rather wider than it seemed from my angle. Here's number 17. Amoros. It's a good run and a good save. Tigana. And again, gets a second chance that he shouldn't have been allowed. Papin! No! Well, we're in a city From whence it's said that 90 million pairs of shoes are sold each year, well, I can only suggest that Jean-Pierre Papin goes in search of a different pair of boots, because he's never going to score with these two today. Spears can be dismissed now. Whatever happens from here on in, they've acquitted themselves well. Fine run by Battiston, has got two in the middle. Papin! Well, I hate to tell it, but I told you so, although the woodwork denied him that time. How unlucky can you get? Marvellous run by Battiston, more than half the length of the field, and it was a very good shot. And they could have had a hatful by now, or should have had a hatful by now, but it's not so. Here's Platini. Well, credit to James, got back quickly. Papin! Fine save by Dolan. But the numbers of chances are increasing. Good save by Paul Dolan, and great credit to Paul James for the speed with which he got back in front of Michel Platini. But the chances of a French goal are shortening. It's got to come soon, surely. Out by Bridge. Oh, mistake by Lowry. And the ball deflected for the corner. Three waiting in the middle for the French. This is Fernandez. Good try! Oh! Hit the far post! The cross is too long. And the gods are clearly on Canada's side. They want them to achieve what everybody thought would be impossible. Dolan struggling a bit here, and it's finally in! Papin turns to claim it, but I'm not sure that it wasn't there already, but we can wait to see. Stopura certainly thinks it was his. Papin is 17. Stopura at the back. Well, no, it's certainly Papin's. So he's done it at long last. The French have done it at long last. And I imagine that Papin is the most hugely relieved man around. Two forward and a fairly languid midfield moving up. That's a good ball to Fernandez. One or two indications, Bobby, of what might happen against more vaunted sides.
Yeah, that was an absolutely marvellous pass by Platini.
On to Papin, and the French have the victory by the only goal of the match, and all credit to the Canadians, Bob.